No wonder that the Nile River is called the father of African rivers. I think that you are right. He said that he would come. The book that you lent me is interesting. The man who is sitting over there is my uncle. Anyone who wants to join should sign here. The girl whom I met yesterday is a singer. The room which was used for the meeting is on the first floor. I am happier than I was before. He works harder than he does his friends. The pyramid, I believe, is around 455 feet tall. My uncle, as you know, lives in Canada. She is, in my opinion, the best singer in the group. This book, to be honest, is not very interesting. The train, if I am not mistaken, leaves at 6 p.m. He will, I am sure, pass the exam. The movie, surprisingly, was better than I expected. Our teacher, by the way, is writing a new book. The meeting, as far as I know, is scheduled for Monday. Tom, on the other hand, prefers to work alone.
The fact that no one bought anything at the gift shop made me sad. The news that our team won the championship surprised everyone. The idea that we could travel together excites me. The rumor that the company will close spread quickly. The belief that hard work always pays off is common. The hope that she will recover soon keeps us strong. The possibility that it might rain worries me. The suggestion that we start earlier was a good one. The claim that he saw a UFO was hard to believe. The fear that we might miss the train made us hurry. If I were you, I would call an ambulance right away. If she were here, she would help us. If it were sunny, we would go to the beach. If he knew the answer, he would tell you. If I were you, I would study harder. If we had time, we would visit the museum. If she spoke English, she would get the job. If they lived closer, they would visit us often. If I were taller, I would play basketball. If the weather were nice, we would have a picnic.
If I had known that you were going to ride a camel, I would have joined you. If she had left earlier, she would have caught the train. If we had brought an umbrella, we wouldn't have gotten wet. If I had known the truth, I would have told you. If they had saved money, they would have bought a house. If you had called me, I would have helped you. If he had taken the medicine, he would have felt better. If we had checked the weather, we would have stayed home. If she had listened carefully, she would have understood. If I had worked harder, I would have gotten promoted.
If your uncle should win the lottery, what do you think he would do with the money? If I should see Lisa tomorrow, I will tell her the news. If it should rain this weekend, we will stay at home. If you should meet my teacher, please be polite. If our team should win the game, we will have a party. If she should call you, tell her I am busy. If they should arrive early, we can start the meeting sooner. If I should lose my job, I would look for another in the city. If the bus should be late, we will take a taxi. If you should need help, just call me. Were I you, I wouldn't buy the bell. Were I rich, I would travel around the world. Were she my sister, I would help her. Were we neighbors, we could visit often. Were he older, he could drive a car. Were it warmer, we could go swimming. Were they here, we would start the meeting. Were I younger, I would learn to skateboard. Were my parents at home, they would be happy to see you. Were she a teacher, she would love this book. I wish Abdullah were here. She wishes she had more time. I wish I could speak Korean fluently. He wishes he lived closer to his family. We wish the weather were warmer. I wish I knew the answer to this question. She wishes she were younger. They wish they had a bigger house. I wish I were on vacation right now. He wishes he could play the guitar. He talks as if he had a gold belt. He talks as though he were the boss. She looks as if she had seen a ghost. They behave as though they owned the place. He speaks as if he were a native speaker. She walks as though she were in pain. They treat me as if I were their child. He feels as though he had been there before. She smiled as if nothing had happened. He works as though time were running out. Without your help, it would have been impossible to bring this chair. But for your advice, I might have made the wrong decision. Without water, we could not live. But for the rain, we would have gone on a picnic. In your position, I would do the same. In his shoes, I wouldn't trust them. With more time, we could finish this project. With better preparation, she would have passed the test. But for his quick action, many people might have been hurt. Without your support, I could not have achieved this.